that we've learned on this trip is don't trust the locals. I think you might get wet.
Very, very, very wet.
Oh, you first. Normally a kilometer portage isn't that big of a deal. Thank you. Welcome back to another Timberlight video. We are not quite there yet. We are heading back into Temagami for my birthday trip adventure. And since it's my birthday, I got to pick the loop, and we are doing a fairly challenging one. And we need to do it now in 5 days. We were originally going to make it a 6-day trip, but I had to work yesterday, so we're heading out a day behind schedule, and it's pouring rain, so wish us luck.
I think we went the wrong way.
No, I think we went
There's a fine if we come here.
That's
$10,000. So we're not exactly sure where we are, so we're putting the drone up. See if it can tell us where the access point is.
No, on the map here it shows the access point like in more of like a creek rather than in a lake. Portage sign.
So there's a...
So you gotta look real closely now for portage. But we've driven this road and we didn't see any spot to park. Okay, so there's some campers back here, and I asked how to get to Little Eagle Lake, and he says, good luck getting in there. There's a guy building a cottage up there, a big, huge log cabin, and he says he's blocking off the road, doesn't want people moving through there, but it's all Crown land, doesn't have the right to block the road. What? But he says he had a trailer and a boat and chains trying to block the access road there. We can try. I go?
Yeah.
Hold on.
God. Glad we got a Jeep.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're at Liberty Lake. You're saying Liberty Lake isn't on the map?
That's right.
What?
It's not labeled, so we might need to open this map a little wider.
Oh my gosh. We get
so far off course.
Oh, it's a beautiful lake. We're throwing up the drone again to make sure, but we think that those campers that we asked are actually camping at the access point.
Yeah, that looks
like the lake.
Yeah. So we're trying to get here. Does that open up into bigger waters? Oh, lost signal. Unless we're right on that curve. That doesn't make sense. Okay, so we are back where we originally started. These guys are camping right on our access point, and so it kind of threw us off, and they were giving us directions to go somewhere else, but it turns out I think where we need to go is right where they're camped. So we're gonna unload.
Crown land camping.
Yeah, everybody fends for themselves out here.
So we are 90% sure that this is the spot to go in.
90, more like 70. There should be a little creek that's going to take us out to Little Eagle Lake through there. If things don't add up quickly, we'll return. We're basically moving through somebody's camp here that looks like they practically live here. They got a shower and pump, and we're just going to leave our Jeep here and hope it's okay. I think it's a dead end. It makes sense. The other portage looked more used. That camper said we could probably push through here, but that doesn't look like much to push through. We can try to go that other direction, but I think that other stream just takes us over here. We need to get up that way. that A is in the wrong spot. It's important detail there that we're not able to see. Thoughts on the adventure so far?
It's an adventure.
Rule number 1 that we've learned on this trip is don't trust the locals. It's 3 o'clock and...
We would have seen the access point of the portage trail if their trailer wasn't blocking the entrance.
If their trailer and their outhouse wasn't blocking the trail, we would have been on the water 2 hours earlier. So really hoping this is the right route this time.
Oh, let me get that on camera.
We finally know where we are. We are now at the bottom half of Little Eagle Lake. There's a little peninsula in front of us. There's a campsite back there, which give us landmarks and assurance that we are actually on course.
Okay, we made it to the first portage.
Second liftover of the day. Here's the canoes. I'll take your boots if you want.
Oh, here's the portage. This one is 400 meters.
We gotta go under. Some old growth area. Big old cedar, white pine. But the one that's impressed me the most is the white birch that's out here. Okay, here, check out this birch. I almost didn't recognize what tree it was at first. But you can see the bark pattern there indicates it's a birch. And so does the leaf pattern. It's just so old and big, it's all scaly. That's awesome. How old do you think that tree is? Like, maybe what, 150 years, 200 years? Let me know if you know. Wow, it looks beautiful.
Yeah.
We're supposed to look for eagles because there's eagles here.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Here we go, we have made it to our campsite on Eagle Lake. We are relieved because it was getting, well, it's like 5 o'clock and we had a long day.
Nice fire pit. Bench. It's pretty.
We got a loon hanging out front just to welcome us. Been raining all day. And we didn't bring an axe because we're trying to go lightweight, so we got to baton this wood to get to some dry wood. And we'll make some feather sticks out of this.
Just taking the bark off because it's really wet.
This is a step I don't normally do. Normally when everything's dry, you just break the branches and burn them, but when it's wet, we need to make smaller pieces of kindling to get this fire going.
Don't suffocate it.
No, I'm just trying to dry this out. That's nice solid wood. Good morning. This place is breathtaking. Beautiful lake. But time to move on to the next one. So the map shows a creek, which is in front of us, and then the portage on that side of the creek, but the only portage we see is up there. So we're going to take one more look on this side of the creek, make sure we're not misidentifying the portage, but there should be only one portage on the side of the lake, and that looks to be it. Look like a portage?
Yeah. Hopefully. We're following a moose. Pretty fresh.
Yeah.
So there's orange ribbons to follow, so I think we're on the right portage. Thankful for these ribbons because there isn't much of a trail, as you can see.
Normally a kilometer portage isn't that big of a deal, but it's a pretty thick bush we're pushing through here. Whew. We're not lost. There's more moose tracks on this trail than human tracks, so we're not sure if we're following a moose trail or a portage.
Uh-oh. How do we cross this?
I think you might get wet.
Very, very, very wet.
Is it deep?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I guess we can walk along these.
I think that's the game plan.
It's very deep.
Oh, that's dangerous. Oh, you first.
Okay, I think I'm going to take this off.
This was my concern about having the portage on the side of the creek, is eventually we're going to have to cross the creek. How deep is it?
I think we... Oh, that's like shoulder. No. I think we should get the canoe. This is a good halfway point. Put the canoe in
Okay.
and go over there.
Yeah, good idea. Uh-oh. Can's not confident we're going the right direction. Let's let the map out.
We're coming back to that lake.
Okay, so that's north. We're heading west. Yeah, that makes sense, because look, there's that little bit of the portage that heads kind
Okay,
of southwest, and then it's going to go up. So we're going to head west a little bit, and then we're going to start heading northwest again, which all makes sense. Someone's fishing line must have got all tangled up on the portage here. I can see the moose has been tracking back and forth and tangling it up, so I'm doing my part to pick up garbage whenever I see it. So I'm cleaning this up. Pretty hefty portage, but it's relatively flat. It's not well maintained, so there's lots of logs on the trail. It's hard to figure out where exactly you got to go. Like right now, I don't know, but it's not steep, so it's doable.
We made it. Wow. It's so quiet. We're definitely the only ones out here. So we're just passing through Kurt Lake, and then right here at the end, there's just a 200-meter portage, and then we made it into Turner Lake.
That's a big tree. Straight too.
Looks like there's a little lift over here, a little waterfall. Yeah. This is Turner Lake. There's a loon welcoming us.
That echo is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that's a nice fire pit. Look at that view. This is gonna be awesome.
The sunrise and sunset.
Yeah.
Guess what time it is? It is moccasin time. My boots are soaked.
Yeah! You landed like way up here. Oh, this is great. This is such a nice lake. We're not going to leave. Why leave a place when it's so good? This is like the perfect campsite. It's massive. Got rock views on all sides. Yeah, we like it here. Look where we just paddled out of. Look how beautiful that is back there.
Wow.
This is a beautiful lake.
Yeah.
I got a little jig head hooked onto a line, and at the end of the line I've got, it's more of a rubber, it's called a sinking line for fly fishing, but it's a little easier to hold on to because I have no rod. I've just tied the hook onto the back of the canoe and I'm just dragging the jig head about 10 feet behind. I haven't caught any fish like this, and but this is my first time trying. I'll let you know how it works. Those ones might be a little wet, that's why I put them on now. Good morning.
How'd you sleep?
I slept great. I'm so happy we weren't moving today. I hadn't got more than 5 hours of sleep in a night for over a week, and so I just got a good long sleep. I'm all recouped, ready to rock and roll.
So this is the yogurt parfait with strawberries and granola from Stowaway Gourmet.
And pine needle tea, because we forgot to pack coffee.
Detox. It's a beautiful day. Just a warm breeze.
This is that fishing line I found on the portage. 1, 2. I got it. That's my hook.
Yeah.
Right with the green head. Woo! If it was just that, I wouldn't have, but the idea that someone would step on it, I had to find it. It was too shallow by a campsite. You can't do this if you're in a park, but I just put a bag with just a little bit of oatmeal in there and a rock, and the fish swam into the bag to get the oatmeal, and now they can't get back out. I got 2 minnows in there. Wow. We might actually catch a fish now. So good.
Yeah. Good?
Amazing. Dairy milk and Oreo. It's one of Caitlin's surprise birthday treats for me. Feels like my birthday. Fishing, drinking rum, eating chocolate bars, paddling a canoe with my beautiful wife. What could get better than this? Good morning.
Happy birthday.
Oh yeah. I was supposed to do a nice little morning fish here on my birthday, but it's rained a little too heavy. We're gonna head back. She's not quite under the tarp there. Let's see. No.
That's okay, I got my own tarp on.
Want to sing me happy birthday? I got a new birthday present. Check it out.
Happy birthday.
It's so good. Son of a gun. I felt one good tug. And now I think my hook is gone. Might have been a pike and bit the line. Yeah. No hook. Ah. Should I burn my fishing rod? What am I going to do with it? Can't leave it here. Burn it. Well, that was a great trip. There's such a freedom to being able to just come out here and live. Caitlin's making me a birthday cake. Let's see how this looks. It smells so good. This is incredible, darling. You know the weight of my heart. Big chocolate bear turd. That's like put the candle in that. It's like a big
Okay,
there
a
he
little
is.
classier than that.
Thank you. Mmm. It's perfect.
Is it?
Yeah. It's amazing. It's gonna give me the calories I need to get home. Alright, let's go. It's beautiful in here.
Moose country.
Looks like some chaga. We were crazy for stomping through here, not even knowing if it's the right trail. We trenched a kilometer, and all we had to go on was a few orange ribbons.
So we pushed off, left our campsite at 7:15.
Uh-oh, come get me.
Uh-oh.
Blown away.
And it's now 9:45, so we made good time. Uh-oh.
Good hustle. Just hang my feet over the edge, this way I don't fill the canoe with water, because I gotta get out again right away here.
Pretty deep right there.
Get in?
Yeah. Yeah. Need to get out here again. Is this the portage? Or do we keep going?
Kaylin found a leech on her foot. Now she's trying to get it out of the canoe.
It's so sticky and leechy. It's like sticking to the...
Alright, let's see it. Oh yeah, see him.
See, it won't come off. Leeches onto anything. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you in the next adventure.